Hi, welcome to the 40KNN. I'm Flapjack, this is Scullion, and today we're going to be going over what happened last week, what's going to be going on this week, and a word from a special guest that we're going to be having later on today.
But first, before any of that, we have a special PSA sponsored by the Guard about a small, pitiful Xenos faction which needs many more members in it. We all know them, we all love them, the Tau.
What would you do if there was a Tau right in front of you?
Ah! No! Wait!
Despite being a Xenos faction, the Tau are exceedingly popular. The only thing they lack is leadership, and most tragically, they also have no bitches. So, if we can encourage someone who's very passionate about the group to lead them, we can restore them to a more active part of the community. It would be incredible to see, given the unique aspect their mechs bring to the table. The PC community is overwhelmed by Space Marines and Imperium factions in general. You can make a difference by joining a Xeno faction and giving them the representation that they deserve. Their mechs are incredibly fun to play, giving it a very good combination of speed and firepower. Having been in the Tau during its active phase many months ago, it was incredible to fly around in a crisis suit, light things on fire, and blow them up with missile launchers. If you think you've got what it takes to be a Tau, or maybe even lead them, message Prox in Crisis on Discord. That's Prox in Crisis, all one word, hashtag 5375. I say again, those numbers are 5375. There will also be a link in the description of this video to join the Tau Empire. Join the Tau. Give the community the Xenos that they deserve.
Holy shit, did you see those Alpha Legionnaires beat the snot out of that little fucker?
Oh yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Oh, most definitely. Those are full-blown chaos Astartes right there. They know that there's a little bit of an extra enhancement there.
Oh yeah. Kinda feel bad for that little guy.
I definitely do feel bad of him. He definitely had a rough start there.
Mm-hmm.
And a rough end. But somebody else who also had a little bit of a rough time, the Council of Doom last week, as for, what is it, second, maybe third time in the history of the Community Wars, the Righteous Few won the first week of the Community War. And with us, to go ahead and talk about that just a little bit, we have one of the instance leaders, Invictus, right here in the studio with us. Come on over, Invictus. Now, while we get the better camera angle on him, for those of you who don't know, Invictus is the current leader of the Black Legion. He also led Instance 2, the only instance to have an actual win on the Council of Doom side for the first battle. Which is why we went ahead and invited him on. We want to go ahead and get his take on what happened in Instance 2. I'll give my take on what happened on Instance 1, and try to give you a little bit of what happened in Instance 3. So, Invictus, first off, what made you accept our invite to come on and get interviewed?
If you want me to be totally honest, I wasn't even thinking about coming on, and then I got like a DM. That was kind of it. I just felt like it. I was bored. That's really like the gist of it.
Understandable.
That seems about the same amount of forethought that Council of Doom put into deployments last week. Anyways, enough jabs at Gruds.
Mm-hmm.
We got more gun.
And I got more chunk.
Onward to it, what was your take on Instance 2? What was your strategy? What allowed you to win in there? Because I know that you were outnumbered. It's actually quite impressive that you were able to win the way you did. I understand that it came down to a duel.
Well, Instance 2, we were outnumbered roughly 3-1. There's probably some decimals. It might have been like 2.9 or some sort of decimal, but I didn't pass math class. Quite frankly, was very simple. Just run in there with melee and disrupt them. It worked quite efficiently at that. I mean, otherwise, there was really no overarching grand strategy, because, quite frankly, you can't do these complex strategies on a map like Trench Warfare like we were on. There's kind of just push and hold.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
go ahead.
was the plan for trench warfare, was to keep it simple, keep it sweet, and keep it stupid.
Sometimes stupid works best.
So how do you feel about the upcoming battle?
I feel confident, and I believe our team can do the best job that they can, and that is an absolutely terrible job.
Indeed. Such as, in instance 1, where we quite literally just rushed the Tyranids and Orcs with a gaggle fuck of guardsmen while the Custodians and Eldar had a tea party in Spawn. I understand it came down to a duel. Who were the participants in the duel? Why was there a duel? And who won the duel, just for the viewers?
In regards to all of that, the dual participants were Emperor Erectus versus Almighty Hank and Panzer Dragon, I believe his name is. He's, I think, like, one of the main HRs in the Guard. The reason it came down to a duel is because, quite frankly, I am of the opinion that we held the most territory. They disagreed with it, and I didn't want it to turn into a heated argument, so I just simply went with the dual option. I'd rather have a dual option lose, even if I thought we held the most territory, than have, like, a really heated argument and ruin friendships and relationships with other HRs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Drama's
best way
never
to deal
fun.
with it. Never.
Especially
way.
with the reputation of Instance 2.
We don't talk about it. The duel came down to Erectus winning basically 2-0 against both Hank and Panzer Dragon. Not at the same time, mind you, they went after each other, but there's a video of it, in fact. I'm sure if you've seen it in the wartime propaganda chat. Very
We can
fun stuff.
actually probably pull it up right here in the studio and give that a quick watch, just a couple snippets of those duels right here. Oh, damn, Erectus really got that one by the skin of his ass.
Maybe. Or maybe he didn't even get hit. I honestly don't know. He never told me.
With Erectus, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't even realize he was fighting.
He just enjoys doing those little twirls in melee. They're very fun.
Alright, so before we go ahead and give you your outro, Invictus, how do you think the remainder of this war is going to go?
I think that this first instance or battle was a humbling experience for us. Quite frankly, the last two community wars that have occurred, it hasn't really helped with people's ego. The very first community war, I'm sure Flapjack knows about it, was a complete victory for the evil guys then. Same for the last one. And this one, I feel, hopefully this will humble them a little bit, because some of them need to be humbled, every now and then at least.
A little bit of humbling goes a long way.
Yes, indeed. We're going to be trying our damnedest to prove ourselves this time. Anyways, everybody, that was Invictus. Invictus, thank you so much for coming on the show. And we hope to see you
thank
again
you.
some other time.
All right.
Alright, so that was Invictus. Can't quite read that guy half the time, really.
Yeah, a little hard to read sometimes. It might be his top knot, I feel.
Just kind of throws you off. Anyways, next up we have the special field report, but before that, we have this commercial break.
Stall Goodlong here, and I'm here to ask you, have you ever wanted to destroy a town with an arsenal of awesome war machines? Well, look no further than the Reliquary Repossession Center. We got dreadnoughts. We got contemptors. We got land raiders. We got knights. And brother, let me tell you, we even have titans. And you're probably asking, Mr. Goodlock, how can I afford any of these expensive war machines? Well, that's where I come in. We got the rare price tag of free. That's right, free. It can be yours now for free. And if you're excited for those prices, hop on the phone right now and call 555-555-555-555. That's 555-555-555-555. Call now!
The current legal battle regarding cluttering expired items has nothing to do with this commercial. Keep in mind that when purchasing a reliquary reproduction center product, all shipping, handling, procurement, war traveling, color fielding, design, purchase, and or becoming a unit of the work is reliant upon the buyer. And upon purchase, buyer shall be reassessed if any claim is made against the below this chapter, as per legal notice 0-108993508 of Sector Admin Zulu. If your product is not claimed by another individual to be your own, simply note if persistent, call number 555-555-555. Legal notice advice.
Welcome back.
We have a special field report from G-Span. G-Span?
I may need a little bit of help. I appear to be lost. Think I'm in a Necron Tomb world. So, send help?
I'm sorry, G-Span, but we're gonna have to wait about 24 hours before sending out search and rescue. Shame that.
Good luck.
On to next week's battle. So, I've had a talk with Gruz. We're going to have continuing talks to decide the exact rules, but so far, Saturday, we'll be fighting on Raven's Hall. The Council of Doom will be defending against the Righteous Few. Now, my prediction for this one is... I feel like we got another advantage here. The Custodies, the Guard, and the Fist have a lot, and I mean a lot of experience on this map. Thank you, Monty. Go fuck yourself.
Blood Ravens have a good amount of experience there too, and we can bring a good amount of flyers and transports into the fray as well for this one.
I very much feel that the Salamanders and Instance 2 are going to be a massive asset. I feel like in Instance 1, if we end up with Heroes again, it's going to be pretty tough with those flamers on that narrow bridge.
Oh, 100%.
So, for those of you watching, if you'd like to support us in any way, give us some inspiration, give us some ideas, or even maybe pitch in your own spin on a commercial or a PSA or even a skit, go ahead and join the Discord, the 40KNN, the link is right there. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.
See y'all later. Now, anyways, where was that White Claw you had? A bomb!
That's my fucking White Claw, asshole! Who's the host now, asshole? No, I'm kidding.
What? What?
Fucking.
Yeah. Oh, fuck! Back up you go!
Go fuck! Ah!
Get back down here, bitch! Ah!
Motherfucker!
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Ah!